Hangman Curly. Good morning, everybody. And everybody's body. Heinrich, good morning to you. Morning, Stone Cold. Hey, dude. Alberto, good to see you. Who's Ford? Blow it out your ear, buddy. I've been known occasionally to blow up, well, recently to blow up a small account. That's more of a warning to other people. It can be done even by experienced traders if you're not trading within your size limits. Mike, how you doing? Stanford, how you doing? And Vegas, all present and accounted for. Clearmind Medicine, trading higher after the company announced it has been granted divisional patent approval by the China National Intellectual Property Administration. Okay. Clearmind. SMR moving. Have a look at SMR again. Is that just, yeah, it's just algo spikes. More than anything, that's not going anywhere. Back to Clearmind. Missed what would have been a good entry there. I think 155-ish. Fill. Bad fill. We trigger on 170 and it from at 174. See what happens. Don't normally trade below $2 for good reason. Figured I'd see if I can get some couple of scalps in. $0.75 level. I wanted that 5 cents. And it's filled me a cent above where our actual target was going to be. Now I'm back to 170, it's where I was wanting to get in the first place. Get a bounce on the VWAP. $170 on the ask. I'll take $6. Absolutely. Well, it's a higher if it fills the wick, no. So for a pattern to be, if you to look for the pattern, you've got to wait for the candle to complete. So but it's now got to get over the three-quarter dollars psychological level. I was only looking to scalp 5 cents initially, and it filled me poor. I got a poor fill. Clear mind. Too late to buy it. Yes, Wells Branch. I would say wait for it to get over the three-quarter dollar level, which is the current high of day. It needs to break over. It's a psychological quarter, half, and whole dollars, very psychological levels. So, but when you're trading a small account, 60 bucks is it covers the cost of the trade. So happy days. I'll take that. More than covers the cost of the trade, actually. Keep racking up these base hits. Hey Adam, how you doing? Wells Bratcher, do you know what? Pre-market trading is risky. The lower volume, lower liquidity, less liquidity, so it's always risky. Trading is risky, let's face it. But yeah, pre-market scalping is a lot more risky than after the opening 15 minutes. So trying to scalp the first 15 minutes is risky because of big swings. Just tap the three-quarter dollar level again there. Yep. Let's get that thumbs up, like button smashed. Half of you are still waiting. There you go, triple top, and had a big pullback, 20-cent pullback. What else is moving? Not a lot right now. Beamer, low volume, but let's have a look at it. Yeah, don't like it. Absolutely millionaire. Which is why you just get in, get out. When you're scalping, just get in and get out. Take the momentum, take the 5-10 cents that you make and get out. Just be quick with it. Don't stick around. Don't get married to any of these stocks. Let's face it, even when I'm trading properly, not just scalping, these stocks, the majority of these low float, low cap stocks, they're garbage companies. You don't want to be holding these long term. So you get in, make your whatever money it is you're making, and get out. I do swing trades. Mostly around earnings. I'll swing trade some of the higher cap stocks. I'll use options to swing. And if I'm swinging, swing trading takes a little bit more. There's a little bit more nuance to swing trade, a little bit more fundamental analysis rather than just technical analysis to swing trading. You want to be doing a little bit more of a due diligence around the stocks that you're going to be trading, because these kind of stocks, you don't want to be swing trading them. You just want to get in with the good news, get out when it's exhausted, or get out, sell with the bad news, and then when it's really exhausted to the downside, you cover your position. So these kind of stocks, not for swing trade. You don't hold these stocks overnight. They're garbage companies, and they move up quickly and they move down quickly. But swing trading, medium to large cap, is the best thing to do with swing trading. So with swing trades, you want to be looking at stocks that are, ideally, you want to be looking at stocks that are coming up to earnings. And you're always going to get good volatility with those earnings. Now, if they are particularly extended to the downside, use things like, you're looking for reversals, you're looking at Bollinger Bands, RSI, that kind of stuff, MACD maybe. And you're looking for reversals. So you're looking for things that are extended and they're showing signs of picking up. So a little bit of increased volume, a little bit of a turnaround, and maybe some good news catalysts, and then you would swing to a confirmed resistance point or a confirmed target. Now your range that you're looking for with a swing trade is always going to be more than you're looking for on a day trade. You're looking for small pieces. You're going in heavier size, bigger size with a day trade, smaller size with a swing trade, but larger range, and that's what you're looking for. But when you're also looking for is stocks that are, once they start to move in a direction, they will hold that trend for a longer period of time and give you the ability to meet that expectation, to meet that take profit target. That's what you're looking for with swing trades. On track, 44 cents, moving up again, so it's gapping up quite a lot today. So 45 cents, currently up 100, about just shy of 140%. If you like these penny stocks, fill your boots, not for me. I've already broke my rule twice this morning. When you're checking the stocks before earnings, check the press releases over the last 3 months. You'll have a good indication over the press releases that the sentiment in what they're putting out in the press as to what the earnings are going to be like, whether it's positive or not, or whether it's going to sell off. So that will give you an idea of what to take with a swing trade. Hey, Thomas. All shares Bitcoin strategy ETF. XTI Aerospace, all down. We've now got 2 gappers. That's all we've got. Wow, Fusion. Pulled all the way back as well. No, it's not. It's still up there. We've got 3 gappers. Fusion, National Cinemedia, and SC Works. Those are the only 3 gappers at the moment. No, it's not that they usually go up before earnings. What you're looking for is strong stocks that have a tendency to trend. Now, if they've had good news prior to earnings, the likelihood is, and consistent good news prior to earnings, you want to be looking at stocks that are financially strong if you're going long on a stock, or that are looking a bit shaky if you're going short on a stock for swing trading. But you're looking for some that maybe it's down quite a bit, but it's had some good news of the late, and it's looking at turning around and moving up, and a good solid earnings print can make her stock move. Look, you should look at Meta, Facebook, if you will. How the last few earnings have absolutely shot it into the stratosphere. Nvidia's another one. Hey, Jasmine. Stocks can go up and down on earnings. If it's a bad earnings, they'll sell off. In the main, if there's bad earnings, they will sell off. If it's good earnings, they'll rally. The caveat to that is also based on the outlook. So you might get a miniature rally, and then the outlook's looking shaky. They might revise the forecast and for the year, or for the next quarter, or for the next 6 months, whatever. Or they might say that economic forces are at play, which means that you've got a bleak outlook. All of this will impact the pricing. So if they have a good earnings print, which means the last quarter, and then they have a poor outlook, the stock might pop up on the earnings print, and then on the outlook, it will sell off, and it'll end up, red on the day. So you want to be looking for a little bit of an indication from previous in the sector, not just on that particular stock, but in the sector as well. What's the sector looking like? That can help you get a gauge of what the outlook's going to be, and then also how have they been performing over the last 3 months, and that give you an idea of whether to go long or short on earnings. We're just waiting for something to start moving now. So we've got a little over an hour before the market does its business and opens. But we tend to, in most days, we'll get news drops at the bottom and top of the hour. So 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, etc. And that's when typically media houses, press release, PR companies, etc. They'll put the press releases out there at top and bottom of the hour. That's when they usually release the press sound bites. Hey Ricky, how you doing? CC, good morning to you. No, Jasmine, I don't day trade any of the I don't trade any ETFs. I don't day trade any ETFs, because essentially what an ETF is derivative. So what I would rather do is, if you're looking at the triple Qs or another version of, like the T triple Q or the S triple Q or whatever, it's based on the NASDAQ 100 and the movement therein of the NASDAQ 100. So you can get a gauge for what's moving. That's the likes of Nvidia or Amazon or Microsoft, for example. So they're more sector based or market based. I don't trade ETFs. I look for the underlying stock, which makes it should make it a little bit more predictable, because you're looking for a stock that's got a good individual company specific catalyst that's driving a little bit of momentum. The Ice World of Hoth, all you Star Wars fans. Now, this has just popped up. I want to see what the catalyst is driving it. Hoth Therapeutics. So, Hoth Therapeutics says ATLZ emerges as a promising novel solution for combating neuroinflammation and cognitive deficits associated with Alzheimer's disease. There you go. It's got a company-specific catalyst, news drop. Could be very wishy-washy news drop, or it could be something specific. Now, Hoth Therapeutics, 4.3 million in the float, 2% short, so it's negligible short. It's already it normally does about 220,000 average day volume, so we're already more than 3 times that. So it's decent relative volume. Alzheimer's news. Alzheimer's treatment news, they're stamping. Absolutely. Last time it was up at these levels was what, back in September. Quarter, half, and whole dollars are key levels. So watch. There's a window there to kind of 210, but obviously you've got that psychological resistance at $2, whole dollar psychological resistance. What's my confirmation to get in while trading these stocks? I'm looking for a breakout. I'm looking for, like I say, strong news. I'm looking for maybe a bull flag setup, maybe a flat top setup, any kind of bullish pattern, and then the breakout, and then you give it a, because you've always going to get that up and down, you know, retracement. So you then have your risk set. Just remember, dude, we've had a lot of these initial pop-up. I mean, struggling, I wouldn't say struggling, it's up 50%. But we've had a lot of these just pop up on news and then kind of consolidate or pull back even, and then pop and drop, not sustain. You watch in terms of entry signals. There's no specific one entry signal. You're looking for a nice break, bullish pattern to break out, but also you're looking for increased volume, which makes that breakout a little bit more reliable. You watch the time and sales to see what's the generic color of the ticker tape. Is the majority of sales going through? Are they on the bid or on the ask? So if it's majority green, then and it's higher volume, then it's likely to continue for continuation. If it's kind of green, white, red, it's a bit of a rainbow, then you might get faked out. A higher chance of getting faked out. Watch the level 2. Is there a big seller just ahead of where you're getting in that's going to prevent that breakout? Off, easy to borrow. I've got hard to borrow, Mike. Hard to borrow with CMEG. It depends. I suppose it depends on which broker you're at and which stock. Different brokers will have different quantities of shares to lend with different stocks. So CMEG, Hoff is hard to borrow. On what time frame, Brandon? My 200 EMA is 120. On the 1 minute, at least. There's something wrong with that scanner. Looking at Fusion. Moved 95% in the last 15 minutes, and it bloody well hasn't. It's a bit of a flag setup there. We can get over the breakout on this. Stay above the 9. Fusion's not doing anything, Adam. An issue with the scanners, a bit of an error on the scanners there, momentarily. It can happen if it's algorithmic trades. I mean, it looks like Fusion is 95% up in the last 15 minutes, and it isn't. 95% up on the day, not in the last 15 minutes. Let's have a look at Fusion while Hoff is breaking down. So Fusion. So Fusion gapped up because they announced it entered into a definitive agreement to be acquired by AstraZeneca. Also, Leerink Partners downgraded the stock from outperform form, but they raised its price target to $21, which is where it's at right now. So I'm not thinking that. I don't think there's much upside to Fusion where it is right now. It's 100% up on the day already. Just put it into context. This was a $10 stock yesterday, 10.64. I don't think there's much upside, given that it's really rumors of an acquisition. Oh well, it's not even rumors. It's a definitive agreement to be acquired by AstraZeneca. So you're probably 22 at the outset. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. $2.4 billion they're going to be acquired for. Given that the floats, it's not float, is it? Let's have a look at outstanding shares. 72 million, 72 and a half. You do the math. So, Ceres Corporation announced phase 3 trial of Intercept blood system met its primary efficacy endpoints. Safety endpoint of the proportion of patients with any related treatment emergent adverse events within 28 days of the last transfusion was not significantly different from Intercept RBCs. Positive top-line results of phase 3 trials. Looking to get over $3 here. Don't trade on your phone there, David. Trading on your phone's a recipe for disaster. Trust me, I've done it. We get $3. There we go. Take half off. Hold 3, I'll hold the position. If it breaks 3, I'll get back out again. Another $55 base hit. Yes, Ed, I just read out the catalyst as well there, buddy. Come on, guys, let's get the get that like count up. Let's get that like count up. Less than half of you, well, actually, exactly half of you have hit the thumbs up button. So we need more than half of you. Come on, let's get up to what we've got, an hour. So let's get that like count up. If you've not hit the thumbs up button yet, do it now. You know you want to. Spreads are widening a little bit. Thanks, Victor. Thanks, that base hits. We're racking up the base hits today. Just a slight change in strategy on the swing and miss that I've done over the last 2 days. Last few days. Yeah, you need to get the best way to do that 5 a.m. is trade in the simulator first till you get that consistency. That consistency is going to make it easier. Once you get the consistency, start trading very small. And that will allow you to, because you don't mind losing $5, $10. You spend more than $10 on a meal. You know, McDonald's Happy Meal for you, you know, McDonald's for you and the kids or whatever. It's more than $10. So if you're trading small, risking small, the emotions don't come into it. So you see if you can maintain that consistency, trading small, and then slowly over a period of time, you scale up gradually. That's the best way to do it. And that's the best way to train yourself to overcome that fear. The emotional aspect of trading is a big issue. And if you succumb to fear, you're going to end up cutting your losers too late, holding on to your losers too late, and not letting your winners run. Ricky, yeah, do I use them? Yes, I have them on the chart, 920 and 200, for different reasons. And I'd say the most powerful indicator for a day trader, in my opinion, is the volume weighted average price. Now I'm looking at the VWAP right now, and it's curved round, and it's starting to plateau. It's starting to go kind of. That's a change in sentiment, which is, you know, start getting out. Nothing's holding at the minute. Absolutely. Well, let's see if I can hold it there, Mike. So it's pulling back now. Decent move up. 186 up to 307. Not a bad move up. What else? Oh, hang on a minute. Why is that just done that? What do I think of the upcoming Reddit IPO? See, it's got a lot of interest just because of who it is. Okay, so it will probably go mental on the day, but it will have big whippy swings. I do like trading IPOs, to be fair. I find the volatility in IPOs is excellent, but you've got to be in quick and out quick. So as it catches the momentum up before it pulls back, and you're going to have big moves both ways. What I would say with it is the institutional investors are going to get in first, and that's always a bit of a problem. What I mean by that is that they will push the price up before the IPO goes public. Foresight Auto just made a bit of a pop. Foresight Autonomous. Not good volume, so not worth really talking about it. I don't know why I am. Pixie trying to turn around. I've got full leverage on Pixie now. No volume on it. On track, still breaking highs. A little penny stock if you're into that kind of stuff. Not really my bag, but breaking new highs here. On track. And a breakout there. Well, it's not scheduled that I'm aware of. Let me just have a quick look. And there's no prospectus. The latest prospectus was filed last week. But let me just have a quick look at the IPO calendar. Yeah, Reddit, March 21st. So it's Thursday. It's scheduled for Thursday. Whether it actually goes ahead or not, we'll see. The ticker will be RDDT, Reddit. So that'll be Thursday. That'll be one to watch out for. It's anticipated to be around $32, $33 start, but I would recommend I'd probably say it's going to be about $45 to $50, if not more, by the time it actually goes live. Just the way it is. Two IPOs today. Talking of IPOs, Rand Marine Technology and Intelligent Group. Yeah. Degenerate dude. You're a man after my own heart. You're a degenerate, all the same. Not something I'm interested in. STI today, I'm not sure about that. I looked at that earlier and didn't have great volume. No range or volume. There's a penny on the range. Kind of sideways since yesterday's close. Penny on the range. Not much volume. If it gets volume, yesterday was a selling day. It reached its peak just after the open and then it sold off. And I kind of expect it to do pretty much the same today, but we'll see. That's just my opinion. Oh, do I think Solidum will continue its rally and continue up? I doubt it. Yesterday was a big red candle. Look at it on the daily. Big red candle yesterday. So will it bounce or will it continue to sell off? I personally think it's probably going to be bit of a red day. That was its all-time high since it IPO'd there last month. So STI. So hitting the highs and then pulling back. Collect all the bag holders and then sell off. Not my not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just my opinion. Just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. That's all I am. I don't like it now. Over 160 might be interesting. Let's see. But up to the top of the hour, we might get a news drop. Let's see. We've got a lot of red pulling back now from the initial pumps. Not much in the way of very high series spikes. On track, that's about it. That's a literal penny stock. FRSX, that's another one. Come on, guys, we've got a little over half an hour to actually get that like counter over to over 50 likes. So you do your thing. Oh, excuse me. She's still moving. Have a look at Pixie because the MVB is moving. Let's have a look at Pixie. It's a slow mover. Absolutely. I noticed yesterday, so I had a green day yesterday, but after fees and charges, it was substantially red. So that's just commissions. Small account trading is a lot different than large account trading, and I've forgotten how much. If you're active trading with a small account, those commissions really eat into your profits. They really do. I ended up net red, slightly green, but net red. Hopefully today's the day we turn it around and start a nice long green streak. I have day 169, the NVB, Numeric Bioscience. So let's see. It's not really helping the Disney stock though, is it? Stock price, George. It's down 0.5%. Well, let's see. We've got a minute before the top of the hour. But we might see some news drop in the next 3-4 minutes. It could make all the difference. It only takes one stock. Just remember that, guys. It only takes one stock to move. I'm getting in there with some reasonable trades, just quick scalps. I'm taking. Normally I wait 10. I'm looking for 10 cents on a move, but I'm taking 4, 5, 6 cents just as long as it's profitable. And taking some profit, and then if I can get 10 cents or more, great. How much do I think I would have made right now? About 250 bucks. Maybe a little bit more. That's going back a little bit. Well, let's hope we can keep it that way, Morg. Hi 83, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, on track. It's moving up quite a bit this morning. If you're into penny stocks, on track been very strong all morning. This was a 19-cent stock there last night at the close. Pot pie. Oh, it's an old one, an old friend. Petros Pharmaceutical, pot pie. I all like a nice pot pie. Those of us that eat them. Hey Mick, good to see you. X-Trend Speed. I've never used them. Never heard anything good about them. I don't know too much about them, so I've heard of them, but it looks to me a bit dodgy. Just jumping on the back of Forex in particular, but people wanting to lose money. Not a lot, Neil. Not a lot right now. The best moves were early doors. And see what happens in 25 minutes. Right now, if it continues like this, I'm happy to walk away with 380. It's over the 5% goal I set myself each day. It's over 10% actually. My starting equity was just under 3,700, 36.91 today. So I'm slightly over 10% today. Zika looks like it's testing the, and it's another sub $2 stock, and I don't really like trading sub $2 stocks. That was Zika testing the VWAP up here at 180s. Zoom Car Holdings. Brum brum. Currently, I've got a drunken. I can't have me call the chow chow here because I've got a very drugged up cat. Drunk. She's got the corn of shame on. I had the cat spayed earlier, so she's walking around. No, not walking around. She's staggering around like a drunken feline. Kind of amusing, bumping into things with the old corn of shame. I'm a degenerate, get him. You know me. We'll see what happens. See what the market gives us. Pie trying to curl back up. %, Strawweb. 5% of equity. No, 3 of what I've traded have been above $2, Alistair. Well, any green's good green, Mike. You know that. All green is good green. Bloody skeeters. AM skeeters. It is. Let me just have a quick look at that level 2 again. I don't know. It's a lot of buyers in comparison to sellers. So that's not a bad thing if you're going long, but it's strange because it looks like there's a lot of buyers on the level 2, but the tape's coming through mostly red. Go figure. Shush, get him. Shush. Look, the small account is, it's not easy to trade a small account. And look, this is testimony. Well, in the current market conditions especially, it's not easy to trade a small account. Yeah, well, let's have a look at the SPY there, Adam. You say is it low? I mean, it's on its way back up, but this is the daily. Let's look at it on the hourly. So you see a couple of days selling, then look at it on the daily. We're still up there. We're still above the 20 EMA on the daily. So it's still very bullish. We're still above this, still atop this bullish channel. So I think a healthy pullback will be a pullback to around 505, possibly even 500 on the SPY, before then kicking on for another rally. But look where it is right now. It's still very bullish. We're still not too far off those all-time highs. Current all-time high is 518 on the SPY, and we're at 511. So we're not too far off. So will we have another selling day? Does it matter? We're still, upwards trending in the longer term. Yeah, I was watching Pot Pie. Again, it's not holding. Yeah, that's what crucified me yesterday, dude. Too many red trades. Whilst I was green on the day, too many red trades, which include, it pushes the commissions up in terms of percentage of your of your gains away. So, hey, I'm double goal at the moment there. Stock Stone Cold. My goal is 5%, and I'm currently over 10% right now. That was a pop and drop. Pot pie. Let's have a look at where Fusion is right now. Head and shoulders there on the 5 minute. Breaking new highs. High of day on Enveric. Very close to that $0.75 level, so I'd be a little bit reluctant to try and take a position there. Wait for the pullback and a move back up. Once it's brought, there we go. It's above. Is it going to hold the $0.75? Robot teacher. Now you've got me. Now you've got my attention, Stone Cold. Robo teacher, like RoboCop. It might save you some money, Stone Cold. It's been going this last couple of weeks. Didn't hold the $0.75. It's got a chance, pull back to the 9 maybe, and bounce and retest. $15 minutes for 6 of you to smash the thumbs up button. Come on, 6 more people, smash that thumbs up button. We get over 50 and I don't bother you about it. I don't harass you about it any longer. So let's get over 50 likes. Come on. You know you wanna. Well, have a good one, Stone Cold. When you come back,